Hello, doctor. My name is Bharan K. Tamilin. So today I'm going to explain about the data collection from the hand rehabilitation device. So first we need to place the EMG sensors on our wrist on the correct part of the muscles to collect the accurate data. If we fail to place the sensors on the correct muscles, the readings will be inaccurate and we cannot get the accurate reading from the sensors. So after connecting the sensors, we need to put the code. So after uploading, make sure the readings are correct before we proceeding to our next part. Let's see the correct serial plotter. Okay. So the readings we are getting around 20 to 40. So that means uh, it's collecting correct amount of data for relax. So let's continue to the next part. Then we need to open Excel and open a new blank workbook and click on file, go to option. So at option we need to click at add ins. So at add ins we need to add uh, Microsoft data streamer. So we need to click on Excel add ins and click OK. So then in this we can see the data streamer. Click on the data streamer and click on connect a device. So choose the device that is connected to the uh, computer board. So the Arduino Uno is connected to COM10. Click on that. So Microsoft Excel data streamer showing an error. So if this error shows, we need to make sure that the serial plotter is off. So we just close the Arduino Uno Arduino IDE software and try to connect to the board. So after a successful connection, we can see the data in from the Arduino. So there's time channel 1 until channel 5, so channel 10. So we need to start collecting data. So we can see there are 5 EMG sensors connected to the Arduino Uno, and uh, they all are functioning well. So for our purpose to collect the data is to upload the data to the H impulse to train our model. So for that we should have at least 200 or more than 200 uh, row of data. So let's click on 200, click enter, go to data in. So we need to highlight from channel 1 to channel 5 for 200 rows. Then to view uh, the graph, just highlight the data and click on the chart. So here we can see the data collecting from the sensors. So then after we get 200 results, this results is for relax. So the data is collecting. So when we have the desired amount of data, stop the data, we copy this and we paste it into a new Excel file. So choose open a new blank workbook and paste it here, so that the data sheets has been pasted. So then we need to open file, click on save as, and we need to save file at a new folder. So I'll name it as test. So open folder, click on rename the file as relax, and we should save the file as CSV format. So the file will be in CSV format. So just save. So then it's just for one type of testing. So we should take at least 10 types of data sheets from the test, and we need to have this test for three operation: relax, open, and grid. So for open, we can for open we need to stop the data, reset data, and the data sheet will be resetted. So when we start data, then the flow will be started. Then we need to open our hand. So this pic shows the hand movement, the muscle movement, and the pic should be at the center of this chart. So stop at the center of this chart, copy it, and paste it on a new blank book. So we need to make sure the peak should be at the middle of the chart to have an accurate data processing. So then we need to save the file at test and name, and should choose CSV file format. Then rename the file in open one. Okay, this is for open. Then we need to continue the steps and need to record at least 10 data files. So then let's continue with grip. So for the grip data, I'm using hand grippers to start the process. So hold the hand gripper and start to collect the data. Okay, when the data started to flow, okay, first we need to grip our hand. So okay, I'll stop it at the middle of the chart. So let's see here. This will be the muscle movement that collected by our EMG sensor. Then we need to copy this and paste it in a new Excel file. Okay, so if we fail to place the EMG sensors at the correct place, it will show some wrong reading. So I'll change the position of my EMG sensor. So as you can see here, the readings are started to shoot up and showing some readings starting at millions. So the readings are started to fail because as you can see here, the false readings are showing up because the wrong placement of the sensors at the muscle. So that's the steps how to collect the data. Next, my friend will continue the uh, data analyzation using aging pass. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Yeah, hello and hi, welcome. So today I'll be explaining about how to use Edge Pass. So the data is from Arduino. So the Arduino microcontroller transfer the data, then the data is transferred to Excel. So with the Excel format, with the Excel data, we upload it on Edge Pass to create an CNN model. So for today, first let me explain how to get data from Excel. Okay, so this is a simple file of Excel. You just open the Excel, go to File, Option, then you go to Add-ins. Okay, now go to Add-ins. You can see here COM Add-ins. You go to Add-ins, press Go. Then this will pop up. COM Adds In. So first is you need to press this Microsoft Data Streamer for Excel. Then you press this, then it will come Data Streamer. So what this do is this allows us the Excel allow the data to transfer from the USB port serial. You can see here, but I don't have a USB port serial for now. So if you place any USB or for USB which is connected to any microcontroller or any Arduino device, here it will pop up COM5 or either COM6 or up to what the laptop has its setting. So this is what then when you press here, it will connect. So you can see this. You can see in more detail when my friend before this explained it. That's how it will do. So now the next part is after we save the file as comma decima CSV file, first we need to open the HMPass. So to open HMPass, you need to create an account first. Create an account is free. You can create it. Then go create new project. Then you just type any. Let's say for this part, I'll save as class EMG classification. Okay. Classification 2. Let me save as classification 2. Create a project. Okay, now this is the EMG, the website on Edge Impulse. This is the first dashboard. You can explain that. This is dashboard. Okay, so for the first step is you need to either go to the data acquisition or add existing data. So now, because we are using the Excel format, so you need to add existing data. Just press here. Either you can press here, or either you can press here. And for the first step is you need to set the CSV format because the Edge Impulse will not detect how your CSV is. So to that you need to go to CSV wizard, then choose any file. Choose the file that you want to upload it. So I save my file on document and it's, yeah, Edge Impulse. This is there's three types of data which is grip, open, and text. Okay, grip. For example, I go for grip. This is the first grip. But so then upload file. Okay, so as you can see, this is the data. That's 5 sensors, so there's 5 channel. So just you need to remember this. You need to press comma, not semicolon. Is a comma, and others one you need to remain the same. So looks good and press next. Okay, now as you can see here, is this a time series? Is this time series data? Press yes. Then you need to press this each row containing a reading example. You press this. Okay, now which time as you just press no. Then you just place about 10 or 100 of you. So as you can see, it will get its own time millisecond. So if you have the timestamp on your Excel sheet, or when you have the data for the Arduino, if it says a timestamp, when you add on to Excel, you just delete the stamp and save the census data only. Don't use the timestamp. So because for me it's easier to add on the timestamp itself on the HM parts. As you can see, it's up to you. So if you add 100, it will go until 100. Add on itself automatically. And when you say get, it's look at your value. Okay. Now you see, do you have a column contain label? You want to just press no. And then this is how the signal will look like. So as you can see, this is how the signal will look like. Okay. Now you just need to press next. Then you just put unlimited. How long do you want to how long do you want your sample to be? Just put unlimited. Then finish the result. Okay. Then next you upload some data. This is how you need to upload the data. So you just choose file and just this one you just press automatic and enter label. First choose your file, which file you want to do. As you can see, my first file is great. So the stand data, I'll open it. Okay, so there will be 10 files. Then for this, sorry, cancel. Okay, choose file again. Open as 10 file here. Then first you need to press grid. Enter the label grid. So it will automatically labeled. To automatically label the file when it's uploaded in the Edge and parts. So when you upload the data, then as you can see the uploading. Okay, then the 10 data is uploaded. Okay, upload data. Then you just upload data. Sorry. As you can see back in here, this is how it's look like. Okay, so this is a gripping format. There's about a 10 data. 8 go for the training set and 2 go for the 2 set. So you do need to look at this ratio. It's always good to have 80% of train set or more. So but test set it need to be below. It's 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 good if you have the training set more than the test set. So let's say if you have 90 and 10 is good and 80 is 20 is very good. And you can set this to 80 and 20 or 80 or 21 something is also very good. So then for this is the first part. So let me add on the other data also. So for the other data, you just need to press upload here. Then choose the file again. Then you go for the page and pass, open. This is the open. This is all the EMG muscle data. Now you need to, as I said, you need to save the file, upload the data. Okay, so as you can see, upload. Yes, sorry, this is upload file. Yes. Then for the next step is you need to go for the next part also. As you can see, there will be 10. It's add-on. Uh, 2 will go to the test set, and the other remaining 8 will go to the training set. So next is let's upload some more the last data, which is relax. So you go for HM path and relax. Okay, now you just open this. Just remember to change the label. Always remember to change the label. So you press relax and upload. Okay, as you can see, the file of upload successful is 10. Now you can check you check here itself the relax data and all the open. Okay, so for the next step is you go to the create in pass design. So this is up to you window size. How is your size is how much is your data size is. So first, I'll explain this add processing block. So you need to press a raw data. Okay, this there will be 5 channel. You need to press all channel. Okay, then here you need to go for classification. Okay, as you can see, there's 3 output grip, open and relax, and save and pass. So next you go to the raw data. Okay, now you can see data, but as you can see, the window size is small. So for this, for rectify this, probably you need to go for the create impulse again. Okay, then you increase the window size up to the max level. So then you save impulse. Then you go back to the raw data. And as you can see, the data is fully highlighted. So this is the window size. So this is a raw feature, means it shows the data, how much is the data, and this is all is 4 KB and 1 millisecond processing time. So this one you just remain the same, do not change anything. Just as you can see, you can press a lot of, you can get a lot of information. So as I said before, you can get a lot of information from here. There's this type of data, which is relax, open, and click. So then you just keep all the parameters same, don't change it. Now this process feature is the data. You can use it or you can use for your own understanding. So next is you just save parameters. Okay. Now as you can see here, it will generate features. This is a training set. So this is what we set to 24. Then for this, you just keep remain the same. Don't change anything. Just then generate features. So for this part, it will take some time to generate. As you can see here, it's taking creating window from file. So this what it shows that this has grip 8, open 8, and relax. So, but if you want to add more data, it's good. It will increase the accuracy of your model, the AI model. For now, I just use 30 sets of data, which is these three different sets of data. So now, as you can see here, it creates a chart where it will detect its own. It classify the relax, open, and grip. As you can see here, the green one is the relax, so it will classify where is the relax. So grip is here, the orange is open. So now, for now, as you can see, if done this, then you can go to the next side, which is classifier. Okay. So now as you can see here, you just need to keep all the parameters remain the same. Do not change it. But you need to always check the output. If it's three classes, then yes, I do have three classes. But for you, if you have more than three classes, you need to always check it. If you want to, what do you want to predict? So I want to predict three data. So this is what I get. The output layer is three classes. So now just for the other setting, you just remain the same. Do not change it. Just start training, and it will take some time to create its CNN model. After I did the training session, which is first the start training, then the CNN model will, the website will, the Edge Impulse will create its CNN, the model, the AI model. As you can see here, this is the 60% accuracy, while the loss is 13.181%. What it says is that the detection of the reading from the data says it's only 60%. So the accuracy of the model itself, the AI model itself, is 60% only. So when you see the confusion metric validation set, you can see here the grip. So when you press the grips data, when you upload the data to CNN model, it detects 33% of grip, but it detects open 66.7% of open. So the relax is zero. But as you can see for the open part, it's zero for the grip, but the open it detects 100%. So for the relax, it didn't detect anything. So it's none. So what we can use this model, but it only has a 60% accuracy. So to increase the accuracy, you need to add on more data, much more data, perhaps 1,000 data, or perhaps even 500 to 800 data. Because I only use about 30 data only to get this. So so after this, you can test the model. Uh, the model accuracy, as you can see here. Go for live classification. This is a test set. It's the same data. You just need to, let's see if I press click, the outcome will must be click. So as you can see, the outcome is click. Expected outcome, it detect 1% of click. I mean one detect a click. So if you change it to, let's say for example, the relax, you load the sample, the expected outcome must be relax. Okay, so but you can see here it detected 0.22%, I mean 0.22 for grip, open is 0.01, while the relax is 0.77. So what it do is that it will look here, means it will refer here either if it's in relax, open or grip. So now let's say for open, I press here open for sample, the expected outcome must be open. So expected outcome is open. So what it detect is detect grip, but it detect it. So this is what for this is why it costs the. I mean, this is why the accuracy is 60%. It will not show you the correct expected. So let's see. Let me show you another model which I created with only two sets of data. As you can see, grip and flex. This is the 100% accuracy. So the same method I use for the raw data and classification, but this time it only detect two data, which is grip and relax. So when you go for live classification, when you press grip, it will detect grip. So now as you can see, it detect grip. So it has one grip. It take grip as its grip. Now perhaps if you go for let's say relax, this relax. It detect relax. You can see it detect relax. So but for this it didn't detect it for the open expected outcome detect it. So the accuracy is less. So to increase the accuracy, as I said, you need to add on as much data as possible, and also you need to have clear data. As you can see, I have the 5 channel plus the data is not. For this, I use 3 sensor, and the data is clear. It's very clear. It can detect either, as you see, the signal is in a constant, then it has a peak. So that's all for me. I hope you understand my explanation and hope you use this edge and pass. So thank you. That's all.